The Warriors' young trio of Moses Moody, James Wiseman, and Jonathan Kuminga are expected to contribute to the team's winning culture for years to come. But with all three under the age of 22, there are sure to be some growing pains along the way. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith spoke of the future core during an episode of First Take, where he said one player in particular worries him when it comes to the Warriors' chances of repeating as NBA champions. Today's video will be about Stephen A. Smith's thoughts on Jonathan Kuminga and reaction. The Golden State Warriors just proved that they are still able to win a title. Adding to their big three, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, the Warriors have all-star Andrew Wiggins and some interesting young prospects, like James Wiseman and Jonathan Kuminga especially. Fans and the media both are very high on Kuminga, who's been able to show what a great player he can become. The 19-year-old averaged 9.3 points on 51.3% shooting in 16.9 minutes per game and is still developing his game. He is one of the Golden State Warriors' most promising young rookies and has shown that he can play solid perimeter defense and slash to the rim, and he played a role in the Golden State Warriors winning the 2022 NBA championship. So, what does Stephen A. Smith have to say about all this? Stay tuned, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more interesting NBA content. Let's keep rolling! Even though Jonathan Kuminga was a solid contributor to the Golden State Warriors last season, Stephen A. Smith has recently claimed that he is worried about him due to some off-court issues, such as his lack of discipline and level of focus. Smith, however, now reported on First Take that he's hearing Kuminga is shortchanging the Warriors due to a reported lack of discipline. "I'm telling you right now, I expect Moody and Wiseman to be significant," Smith began. "I'm worried about Kuminga. I'm hearing too many things about him off the court in terms of his head, the level of discipline that he lacks, you understand? Some of the foolishness. I'm not getting into his personal business, I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm talking attitude, I'm not talking actions. I'm saying the attitude, the level of focus, commitment, determination. Just putting your head down and doing the work. I'm hearing that he's shortchanging the Warriors in that regard, and he's got to get his act together because I'm a Jonathan Kuminga fan." To this point, there had only been positive talks about Kuminga having a bright future. Nevertheless, a recent revelation from the veteran analyst may dent the Warriors' rookie's perception. Stephen A. Smith is one of the most plugged-in NBA insiders in the game. When he says something, people take notice. Coming from a source like Stephen A., this doesn't do well for Kuminga's image. Though this may sound like a worry for Dub Nation, they can rest assured, given the presence of a personality like Draymond Green in the locker room, and not to forget the authority of the Splash Brothers. The Warriors are known to have one of the best cultures and management in American sports. Thus, with an owner like Joe Lacob and GM Bob Myers, it wouldn't be much of a task to set things straight with Kuminga. To be fair to Smith, he's not the first to publicly question Kuminga's commitment to getting better and the game overall. Those concerns dogged him during his time with G League Ignite and potentially contributed to him falling out of the top 5 in the 2021 draft. Warriors fans have no doubt heard whispers about Kuminga's affinity for the life of fame, and Draymond Green even called out his lackadaisical approach in his first game at Las Vegas Summer League. A perfect example of Kuminga's up-and-down output was described by Draymond Green on his podcast in July, when the Warriors veteran said he was disappointed in one of Kuminga's Summer League performances after the team didn't look engaged. But Kuminga bounced back in his next game, earning deserved praise from his older teammate. The precocious professionalism of fellow second-year wing Moses Moody only makes those murmurs louder. At just 19 years old, Kuminga has shown he possesses plenty of talent since the Warriors drafted him number 7 overall in 2021. But he also reminded fans of just how raw his abilities are with some rookie mistakes throughout his rookie season. Still, he was able to carve out a role on a championship-bound Golden State team while providing countless highlight-worthy plays along the way. And that's something the Warriors definitely can work with. There's still a lot of work to be done in order for Kuminga to reach his full potential, and most, if not all of it, will need to come from his end. If he's shortchanging the Warriors in any of those areas where he needs to improve, the job becomes that much more difficult. But the team's belief and excitement around the first-round pick has yet to waver, and he has risen to the challenge thus far. It's late in the summer. After all, the last leg of the offseason before the uber-talented forward begins his sophomore campaign with the Golden State Warriors. Perhaps Kuminga is taking this valuable time to unplug from the internet, looking within him before his team begins an arduous title defense. On the other hand, it sure seems like Kuminga's Instagram story of a post-workout photo, including a caption about hard work beating talent, was a thinly veiled response to ESPN's preeminent on-camera loudmouth. Even though he just finished his rookie season, he's already a seasoned pro at shading critical media personalities. Stephen A. Smith has one of the most powerful voices in sports, so whatever Smith says can go a long way in forming a perception around a player. Kuminga wasn't having any of that, and cleverly took to Instagram to let everyone know how hard-working he was, sharing a photo with his trainer. "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard," Kuminga wrote as a caption on his photo. Stephen A. Smith did say that he was a Kuminga fan, and it's hard not to be. Kuminga shared last year that he fostered his love of ball by watching clips of Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James in internet cafes in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Kuminga moved to the United States to pursue his NBA dreams, and winning a championship in his rookie season is the culmination of exactly that. Heading into his sophomore season, being seen as a detriment to the team is something he'll have to fight against by proving Smith wrong on the court. It shouldn't be difficult for him to do so. Although he didn't have as much of an impact in the postseason, Kuminga appears to be a talented young star that isn't ready to let anyone or anything steal his spot on the team. It is unclear how accurate the things that Stephen A. Smith is hearing are. There have been no other reports indicating similar sentiments thus far, except that of Draymond's. Many believe that Jonathan Kuminga has all-star potential, but realizing one's potential requires dedication and focus. It is quite likely that Jonathan Kuminga will play a bigger role on the Golden State Warriors next season due to the departures of key veterans such as Otto Porter Jr. and Gary Payton II. Hopefully, we see him show out and prove all the naysayers wrong in the future. As of right now, the Golden State Warriors look like a team that is one of the favorites to repeat next season. They definitely have the talent to do so, and if Jonathan Kuminga shows tangible improvements on both ends of the floor, they will be a much better team. He will have a golden opportunity to silence all this talk in 2022-23, poised for a bigger role after Golden State lost a bunch of players in free agency. At 6'7", 225 pounds, with incredible explosiveness, hard-charging off-dribble ability, and budding one-on-one defensive chops, there's a world in which Kuminga becomes a true X-factor for the reigning champions this season, starting games on the bench, but closing lots of them alongside Green up front in winning time. Would that silence his doubters? Maybe not, but would definitely go a long way toward Kuminga cementing himself as a future star in Golden State. And what do you guys think? Does Kuminga really have a problem with his work ethic? Or is this just an attempt at creating a story for the media? I would love to know what you think, so please let me know what you think in the comments section. Oh, and don't forget to like the video, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing NBA content. Thanks for watching!